Hello everyone, Bashar here. We are together with a short raid video, guys. So today on the 18th extra legendary event for ancient shards has started. So guys, people get worked up about this, and I mean not really worked up, but I mean they get really invested in this and then they fail and they get disappointed, right? I mean that happens. So I am actually trying to prevent that. So guys, the thing is, the mercy system starts after opening ancient shards in a row 200 times and failing to get a legendary, and then this system will start helping you. So right now we don't have a double chance or anything, so the chance of us getting a legendary is 0.5% only. So you should only go for the extra legendary event if your mercy plus the number of shards add up to around 210 or so. So let's say you haven't opened a single legendary from ancient shards, say 170 shards, and you have 40 in your hand, then that's fine. It adds up to 210 and you would be getting a legendary, right? But if I went just now, so my mercy is around 30 now, right? And that means if I were to open all of my shards now, it would be 18%, guys. So right now, if I were to open all of these, the chance of me getting a legendary is only 18%, and that means 82% of the time I would be wasting my ancient shards because there's no double chance or anything, right? So right now for me this is absolutely not worth it, but it would have been worth it if my mercy was on 170, but my mercy is like it's 20, and sadly you have to manually keep track of it, or I heard that RSL helper also helps you keeping track of this. So and guys, if you're trying to do it from memory, there is one problem there. You tend to round up, I mean, in your favor, in your mind. I mean, I haven't been getting a legendary from ancient shards for 6 months. I'm at least on 108 shards, etc. And I had this happen to me myself. I mean, for voids, I actually tried and missed on 2 10x events because I thought I had enough, right? I mean, I said I haven't been getting any legendaries for 6 months, which was correct. But of course, you don't know the exact amount, right? And I mean, 6 months ago, I was a new player, so I was not earning many void shards. And I opened all of my 20 void shards in order to get a legendary. Boom, fail. Didn't work. The next time I opened like 10, maybe I bought 10 more or something, failed again, and in the third one I was able to get it. So I mean, if you don't exactly know your PT timer, I mean if you're thinking like 150, assume it's 130 or so. So as I said, make sure you are going into mercy, otherwise the event is not worth it, right? Otherwise you will be ending up opening your shards on a non-double chance, so you won't be getting epics, etc. It would be a big waste. As I said, guys, your mercy plus the number of shards in your hand has to add up to approximately 210 or so, because I mean this event is lasting 2 days and you will be getting some more ancient shards in the meanwhile, so you can assume that you get like 5 or so in the meanwhile. I mean, there is the free one from the shop, there is the one from Tag Team Arena, dungeons can drop them, some tournaments I can award them. So but for me right now, as I said, I have my mercy is 20 and I have 40 in hand. Even if I go up to 50, it's not gonna work out, right? And of course, guys, I mean, I could just open this one and get lucky and get 2 legendaries out of it, but most of the time the end result would be opening these shards and getting like 3 epics in there and getting disappointed, right? So as I said, mercy plus number of shards currently owned has to exceed 200, otherwise do not go for this event. And this kind of goes for, I mean, this is the exact same thing for void shards. I mean, if it ever happens, it doesn't really happen, but in theory, if it happens. And with the sacred shard, it's actually not the same, because the thing is, guys, the mercy system helps you quite, I mean, decently for ancient and void shards, right? I mean, if you fail to get the legendary after 200 shards, you get 5% of increased chance every single shard. So imagine, guys, your 200th shard has 0.5% to get a legendary, and your 201st shard actually has a 5.5% chance, guys. So you get, I mean, you jump to 11 times. Your base chance goes up 11 times, and your 202nd shard will be 10.5%. Your 203rd shard will be 15.5%. I mean, you cannot really fail too many times, because it goes up very, very quickly, right? But for sacred, guys, let's imagine you did not open a legendary for 12 shards, and your 13th will only be 8% instead of 6%, and that means an increase of 33% if you look at it relativistically, right? I mean, so for ancient shards you had 0.5%, and it increases 11 times and goes up to 5.5%. But for sacreds you have 6%, and it only increases 33% and goes up to 8%. So 8%, 10%, 12%, and guys, that means even in mercy you can actually fail with sacreds. I mean, I have heard of people like 22, 23 sacred shards failing. It can happen, right? With ancients and voids, it's extremely rare. I mean, after getting into the mercy by 10 shards or so, you should be getting your legendary easily. So that's why I suggest 210. 210 is a nice number, and I said, as I said, you are going to get some ancient shards in the duration, so it would work. And in the worst case, guys, I mean, I also failed here. Let me tell my story here. So guys, there was a double legendary event for ancient shards some time ago, and I did not know my merge timer, sadly. I mean, I'm now keeping track of it, but at the time I did not know. I thought I had like 120 or so, and I had around 100 shards, and I thought, see, I mean, mercy is 120, I have 100, adds up to 120, definite guarantee, right? I opened all 100 of them, no legendary. So I said, maybe it's not 120, right? And then I went for this. It's a horrible offer, but guys, I mean, it's better than failing. You go for this one, guys. 900 gems for 11 ancient shards. I open those, fail. Big shock, right? I get one more. I open them, fail. So I actually opened 22 extra ancient shards and I still failed. And as you can see, guys, I am quite the hoarder of gems, so I had enough. So I bought the third one, and in the third one I got it. So in my mind, I should have gotten it like 25 ancient shards ago, but it wasn't, right? I mean, so if you are not keeping perfect track of your mercy, you can assume it's a little lower than what you are gauging it to be, right? Because as I said, one tends to do it a little optimistically. So that's about it, guys. I mean, the short of it is, I still talked a lot, but the short of it is mercy plus existing shards that are currently we are in possession of, has to be around 210. If not, don't go for this event. And I will see you on stream. Bye bye, guys.